Because my memory's pretty bad. I'm trying to remember everything. My memory's pretty bad.
You know what's funny about this podcast is that we both have equally terrible memory.
We're great. We're gonna fit right into the podcast.
Yeah, no, for sure. This podcast is either gonna be a great success or a big failure because of our memories. Okay, we're either gonna have the craziest stories because our memory's so bad, or they're gonna be very bad stories because our memory's very bad. There's no in between, but guess we'll find out.
Sorry in advance.
But yeah, but going back to your mom, let's talk about when you joined the Crazy Gorilla. I remember this was a huge problem that we were working with. At that time, your mom, or both your parents, or just your mom?
Mainly my mom.
Okay, mainly your mom did not like you being in the video. So let's talk about that.
Okay, so till this day, I kind of don't understand, but this is from what I remember. I would have to lie to go film.
Yeah, I remember that.
I would tell my mom that I'm going to go play video games with some other friends so I could go film with you.
Yes, I remember that so vividly. That's how much his mom did not want him in our videos. She would more prefer him to be playing video games than to be filming with me.
Maybe I could have been a big streamer.
Maybe that's what she wanted. She wanted you to be a professional gamer. And she was like, Ramon, you're not following your destiny. You're supposed to be a professional gamer.
She saw the vision and I failed.
You could have been Ninja, dude.
Dang it.
You could have been the Mexican Ninja.
Dang it.
And you chose to make YouTube videos instead.
That's insane.
Well,
but here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
But yeah, long story short, I did not listen to my mom.
No.
I mean,
bad son.
I'm horrible. Now I've tried to like think back. I'm like, all right, what was her mentality? You know, I'm older now. I don't have kids, so I don't have like that parent instinct or whatever, you know, that parent mind. But I think it's just the unknown. You know, it's just kids recording and putting themselves on the internet.
Yeah, this was in 2013. So like, I mean, what is YouTube at that time? You know,
it's brand new. My parents didn't know about it really.
Yeah,
you know?
It's pretty weird to like make videos if you think about it. I mean, now it's normal, but back then, if you're recording yourself and putting some videos of you online, that's kind of weird.
Especially back then. It was, you were definitely the weird kid.
Yeah. You know what's funny? We were the weird kids at high school.
No,
like,
we were.
Yeah, it was like kind of weird. They're like, wait, you make YouTube videos? Like, it wasn't cool. No, like, if you make YouTube videos nowadays, you're cool.
No,
you're the cool
sure.
kid. Yeah. But back then, you were not cool.
No, because it wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
It was not a thing.
Yeah.
So I I try to understand my mom, her perspective, but even then I was like, you'd rather have me play video games than go just have fun? I'm just having, like, at the end of the day, we're just having fun, you know? We're just some kids messing around, having fun, recording videos. But no, it was a very interesting time because I wanted to make videos.
Yeah, and I think we dealt with that for like years, didn't we?
Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah, it took a while. Yeah, it took a while for her to come around, for sure.
And I think part of her, and like, let me just say, my mom supports us. She supports me. She's one of our biggest supporters. Let me start with that.
Yeah, and now she's in our videos.
She's in our videos, so it's like full circle. Yes. So let me start with that. Like, my mom's not a hater. I just feel like she was just trying to protect her kid from the unknown internet.
The YouTube.
the YouTube.
The devil that is YouTube.
So yeah, now she's an influencer herself. She's a YouTuber herself. You know, she's on the videos.
How ironic.
It's weird. It's a little weird, but no, she enjoys it.
Yeah.
But no, it's I will say it was a struggle for me because it's something I wanted to do, something I felt like it wasn't wrong to do. And then I have my mom just like, I don't want you doing that. Don't do that. And I'm like, but I'm not doing anything wrong, you know? So I always felt weird. I'm not going to lie. It was tough, but I also felt that it kind of gave me a fire to like prove her wrong.
Did you do it? Did you prove her wrong?
2 million subscribers later.
2.5
million subscribers later, millions of views. I'd say not yet.
Yeah, you still
I'd say not yet. No,
you're still working on it.
I'm still working on it for sure.
She's still actually. His mom doesn't know that she's here. That he's here right now.
No,
he actually lied.
I told her I'm playing video games.
You're like so old now, and you still had to tell her.
He's like, hey, mom, is it cool if I go film with Anthony?
Hey, that's part of being Mexican though. Like, you know, your mom's always your mom, even when you're like damn near 50 years old.
Oh no, yeah, I'm 30.
Yeah,
I'm still her baby.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But no, I will say that was an interesting time, but kind of grateful for it because I'm telling you, like, I wanted to prove them wrong. I was like, we could do this. Like, I believed in the vision. I was like, I'm not doing anything wrong.
How was for you? How was going to college and working and filming?
I'll tell you right now, I don't know how I did it.
Yeah, me neither.
If current Ramon, this Ramon right here, right now, I don't think he could do that.
No way. I would burn out. I really don't know how to do it. I think because we were young, so like, and also we kind of had no choice. Like, what are you really gonna do?
True.
So yeah, I think we just had more energy though back then.
I mean, yeah, for sure, but I mean, it was still a grind.
Yeah.
Because like you've heard, I wasn't the best at school.
Me neither.
So like, I struggled with school, and then I had to keep my grades up somehow. You know, school's tough for me. But then, Crazy Gorilla is what kind of kept me like focused. You know, I was like, Crazy Gorilla. I was like, I'd rather do these videos than go to school. But I'm gonna go to school because I don't know if these videos are gonna work out.
Yeah, that was the same thing for me. Like, I always wanted YouTube to work out. And but I had to be realistic as well, because at that time we were averaging, like a couple thousand views, couple tens of thousands. Like, it really wasn't that much, and the money we were making was maybe like a couple $100 a month. Like, it was enough to pay for food or something like that.
Your phone bill.
Yeah, our phone bill, like small things like that. But we weren't really making much. But in the back of my head, I was praying that the YouTube thing would work out. But also, I had to be realistic, so I continued the school thing. I was like, well, this is life. Just go to school, get my degree, and get my accounting job. But
Join the rat race.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, definitely was praying that the YouTube thing worked out.
We were going to college, working part-time, and dropping weekly videos.
Yes, weekly. We did not miss. We missed very few weekends.
No more than 2 a year. No more. And like, people get 2 weeks vacation. Like, that's essentially our vacation for the videos. But weekly, while having a job part-time and going to school full-time. I could not do that right now.
Yeah, no, there's no way I could do that now. But you see, that is why we got so many subscribers, is because we got so many videos out. Yes,
that's true.
Most of them sucked. I'll admit that.
99%.
Yes, but we had to get those videos that sucked out there in order for us to start getting good at our craft.
It's practice.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, everything you do is practice. Like, if I spent the time working on math instead of these videos, I'd be a great mathematician.
Well, I don't know about that.
I'd be a decent mathematician.
You'd be a decent mathematician. I don't know about a great one, but a decent one.
But I think with YouTube, like, everyone's like always wants tips. Consistency.
Yeah.
Because you just got to do it. You got to figure it out, and you'll just improve with each video.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, that's what we try to do.
Yeah.
We try to improve, and thankful, I'd say we're better than we were before.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I'd say we're better for sure.
If it wasn't for that weekly schedule, then I don't think we'd be here.
What do you think was the craziest thing we did in our YouTube journey?
Well, I guess to me, like, I wouldn't say it's like it hit me like, dang, we made it, but it's also like we're here because of the videos that we made.
Wait. I feel like I know what you're gonna say. So let's say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Star Wars. No?
No.
Oh, okay. What was it?
It happened, was it last year?
What?
Courtside.
Oh, yeah. When we sat courtside at the NBA game.
To watch the Lakers.
Okay.
Because, like, to me, that's always been a dream of mine.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Huge Lakers fan, huge NBA fan. And just going there because of our videos. Just, like, our work.
Yeah.
Just, I was like, we're here because of our work. It's still, to this day, I'm like, wow.
No,
like,
that's pretty...
It's amazing to me.
Yeah, that is pretty insane. Never in my life would I have thought I've been able to sit courtside at an NBA game. Like, we were damn near like 8 feet away from LeBron James.
A breath away from LeBron.
I could have tackled LeBron James from where I was sitting if I wanted to.
He probably wouldn't feel you, but
yeah, he probably wouldn't even budge because he's so big. But
he's huge.
I could have, I could have tried.
Yeah, you could have tried.
Yeah,
but yeah, that moment to me, I was like, dang. All the hard work, everything, all those sleepless nights. It's like, didn't lead up to this, but because of that, we're here right now.
I agree. Yeah, that was a pretty awesome moment for sure.
No, yeah, and then just you and me right there, 2 kids from San Bernardino who just make silly videos on the internet.
Yeah.
What a moment. Like, that to me, that moment right there, forever grateful, forever gonna remember it.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite moments, though, was the Star Wars one.
That was insane.
Yeah, the stars. So... what was this, 2000, maybe 19, 2020? I think it was like 2019, 2018, maybe.
Maybe before it was Star Wars Rogue One.
Yeah, whenever that movie came out, we had the opportunity to interview the cast of Rogue One.
The main character, Diego Luna.
Yeah, and it was like Felicity Jones and Donnie Yen, is that his name?
Yeah,
Donnie
yeah,
Yen?
Ip Man.
Yeah, that guy. So yeah, we interviewed the main cast, and yeah, they flew us out to San Francisco. A nice hotel. What was it, like a Ritz-Carlton or something like that?
I've been trying to find it on Google. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, it was like in the heart of San Francisco.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's like an old hotel, like from the 1800s, and it was like a 5-star hotel, super, super nice. And they put us up there, and then we got to interview the cast. I remember that was crazy. I think to me, when we did that, that's when I was like, whoa, like,
we're doing something.
yeah, we're doing something right.
Oh, no, for sure.
Because if you get to the point where Star Wars is like, hey, come interview our cast, I think you did something right.
Oh, for sure. Not only did they fly us out, put us in a nice hotel, and like let us interview the cast, they also like took us to, was it George Lucas Ranch or something?
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah, they had I remember they had what's it called? The stormtroopers. They had stormtroopers all around, like people actual stormtroopers just walking around. And then yeah, I remember going there, and I remember meeting all the people, the different journalists that we met.
Actual journalists.
No, these were real legit journalists.
Fox News.
Yeah, I remember meeting a guy. He was like, "Yeah, I'm with ABC," and it was like, "Oh yeah, I'm with CNN." They're like legit journalists.
I'm from YouTube.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, what do you guys do?" And we're like, "Oh, we're YouTubers."
And this was like years ago too, before like YouTube got more popular and more cooler,
Yeah. We were definitely one, the youngest people in that in that whole place, and two, probably the most unqualified people to be there for sure.
I was so nervous interviewing. Like, I'm a shy person. I know, like, I'm on YouTube videos a lot, but I record with my friends. You know, like it's different. But like outside, I'm pretty shy, especially if I don't know you. So like that just pushed me to like get out of my comfort zone.
Yeah. Do you remember exactly like when you were interviewing them? I remember, dude. I was so freaking nervous. I was shaky, man. Like I remember sitting there, and then they would, so because you're okay. First of all, you're in like a dark room.
Yes.
You're like, you walk into this
bright
room.
Light.
Yeah,
There's
you're walking
light.
into this very dark room, and there's just one or two big lights right in front of you, right? And then there's a crew of like, I don't know, it was like 8 to 10 people in that one room.
And you can't really see their faces.
Yeah, you can't see anyone's faces, and everyone's just staring at you. And then they bring you into the room. They're like, okay, sit right there. And then so the actor is already there, and you come in and you sit right there. So now it's just you. You're sitting like this in front of the actor, and then they're like prepping all the cameras, and you're sitting there like, oh, hey, how's it going?
It's a busy day or
just
what?
small talk. Yeah, I remember holding my card like I was so nervous.
No, yeah, we tried to prepare.
Yeah, we did, but
I don't know if you remember, but like I'm not good at talking. I'm not good at coming up with conversation, even if I have the things there.
Yeah.
Do you remember my posture?
Yeah. I remember you were like super stiff.
My armpits were sweaty.
Yeah.
My posture was off. I was like super uncomfortable, but we made it happen.
Yeah, I was sweating. I was sweating as well. I remember my face was sweating, dude. Like,
no, it was.
If you guys pull it up, you can find the interview on Facebook. It's not a good interview. I'm warning you right now. It's very cringy, but I mean, we were very nervous. All right, cut it some slack. We never done something like that before.
We tried our best.
That was the first time we did it, and the last time, and probably because they watched our interviews and they're like, "This sucks."
Oh, for sure.
We tried our best. Okay, we tried our best.
Even before the interviews, you and me were rehearsing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like we took it serious, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like we had it down. But then once we went into that room, we just completely forgot all the questions that we practiced. Yeah, no, oh man. Honestly, if I did it today, I would still be nervous.
Oh, no, for sure. Yeah. Like, I'd probably stutter.
It's because the people that you're interviewing, that they're professionals. Like, this is a professional actor, okay? Yes. And you know that they've done so many interviews.
Cream of the crop.
Yeah, and they've been interviewed by the top interviewers. And then there's me.
Hi, I see you in the movie. You good actor.
Honestly, that's how I felt, man. That's really how I felt.
No, it's what's called the like imposter syndrome.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I had that for sure, but
yeah.
Now that looking back, I'm like, no, we were invited there for a reason.
Yeah, we were,
and we did our thing.
Yeah,
at that time.
Yeah, although the interviews were rough, It was still an awesome moment,
Oh,
and
no, for sure.
looking back at it, man, that was so cool. I wouldn't take it. I would like take it back for the world, you know. Like
no,
it was so much fun,
It was.
and yeah, it's definitely a life story, you know. Like that's something
Oh.
I'm gonna tell my grandkids for sure.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I interviewed the cast of Star Wars, and they're like, Grandpa, shut up. You know, like Star Wars is irrelevant, Grandpa.
Oh no, it's owned by Disney. It's not gonna be irrelevant.
That's true.
You know, another moment. Now that I think about it, where I was like, "Whoa, this is cool." When we went to New York.
New York, yes,
That
that's
was
right. That was
awesome.
fun. That was really fun.
That was awesome. We got flown out there for, what was it called? The upfront.
Yeah,
The
upfronts.
The upfronts.
Yes, that was through Univision.
Yes.
Yeah, Univision.
Univision.
Yes,
Univision.
Univision sent us out there, and you know what's funny is we were sent out there kind of like a prop essentially.
Yeah, as a showcase.
Yeah, showcase. That's what we were, because I remember they set us up like they gave us like a booth, and essentially we were advertising Mexican Survival Guide.
Yes.
We were advertising that whole show because we got that show through Univision, and yeah, so we were kind of like just there, like, hey, look what we did.
Like,
we got the Crazy Gorilla has this new show.
Hey.
Thanks to us, yeah. And we were just, you know, kind of entertainment for the people, the big show, you know, the big shots there.
No, yeah, he's trying to buy what, like commercial space or something.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what they
not
do.
talking down on it. That's not a problem, you know. That's fine.
Send me out again.
Yeah, send me out again. I'll do it again. But you know, it's just funny. It's funny to think about it.
Like I was like, again, like we got flown out because of our work.
That was also a nice hotel. I love when they put us up in a nice hotel because like they put us in hotels that I would never pay for on my own.
Yes, I was like, I can't afford this.
Yeah,
bro.
I would never pay $400-500 for one night. Like that just sounds crazy to me. Well, maybe as of right now I wouldn't. Maybe in the future.
I remember I looked up that hotel, the price for a night, and like my jaw dropped.
I could imagine.
I was like, never in my life. Maybe on some honeymoon, like very important like dates type thing. I don't know. I was like, I'm probably never gonna stay here.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it even better.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I don't know if you remember, but I guess not only just going to New York, but I remember we went to, what was that one building, like this tall building that we went up to?
The Statue of Liberty?
No, that's on the island.
Wait,
the World Trade Center.
No, the World Trade Center was not standing anymore.
Okay, the memorial. It's right next to. It's right next to it.
Empire State Building.
New York. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. One of New York's tall buildings. We went up to the top, right?
Yes, we went to the top, and I don't know if you remember. You got recognized.
Wait. Tell me about it. I don't remember.
So like we were waiting in line to go see like the whole view of the whole city, and then I guess there's some New York kids there.
Oh yeah. Okay, I do
on
remember
a
now.
field trip, and they're like, "Yo, you're from the Crazy Gorilla," and I was like, "We're getting recognized in the East Coast in New York."
Yeah,
like,
because that was the first time I think we've ever been like to the East Coast together.
Yeah.
Or
that was my
for me,
first
that
time
was
ever.
first time in the East Coast actually. Yeah.
Same.
So we didn't actually know that we had fans in the East Coast, but yeah, I do remember that.
So like just whenever I guess people come up to me like in different places that I don't expect, I'm always like, okay, we're doing something right.
Yeah. What's the craziest place you ever been recognized? Like the most random place?
There's a couple. One that I'm like, whoa, what was in Mexico?
Okay. Where at?
I was at a lucha match in it's either Guadalajara or Mexico City, but I was at a lucha match. I remember I went to the restroom, and as I got out, there's a kid there. He's like, I watch your videos.
What?
And I was like, wait, I was like, you followed me here?
All the way to Mexico?
And he's like,
oh wait, no, to the restroom?
Yeah, to the restroom. I was like,
that's even more weird.
but I was like, he's like, he just saw me. Like,
Wait, he looked at you. He was like, I know who you are.
a little uncomfortable.
You're all trying to go to the restroom.
He waited outside, so it was cool. He waited
okay.
outside.
Okay, thank
So
God.
it was after I
You're
came
about to
out.
catch a case, man.
No, after I came out, he's like, "Yo, I watch your videos." And I was like, "Wait, you speak English? We're in Mexico." He's some kid from America. So
Oh wow,
so
that's
like,
even more random.
We're both like in the same spot, and he just happened to be a fan.
That's pretty cool.
So like, I don't know. I was like, "Wait, what? I'm getting recognized at a lucha match?" I was like, "In Mexico." I thought that was really cool.
That's pretty cool. I'm trying to think of like the most random spot I've been recognized. I'm sure I've gotten recognized somewhere random, but I can't remember at the moment. So
Let me see. Any other one? Honestly, that wasn't my. I actually did get recognized inside of a restroom once.
inside of a restroom?
Yeah, that
what
was
happened? I'm
So,
scared, dude.
no,
that was a long hesitation, dude. What happened?
because it was uncomfortable for me.
Okay.
So I'm just doing number one,
Okay.
and then someone else goes next to me. They do number one,
Okay.
and literally they look at me, and they literally say, "I know you."
No.
As we're both going number one. And I was like, what the heck? So I kind of like turned around. I was like, what do you mean you know me?
Did he like lock eyes with you?
Yes, as I'm peeing. So yeah, it was pretty uncomfortable. I was like, oh, thanks, man.
Wait, but he didn't even say, at that point, he didn't even say where he knows you from.
He just said, I know you.
Oh, that's even more weird because you don't even know what he's referring
Yeah,
to.
like, did we go to school together?
Yeah,
like,
dude,
do
like,
I know your parents?
Are you my
something?
brother?
Yeah.
You're my dad? Like, what's going on here?
It's just no context. I know you.
That's pretty weird.
So yeah, if you see me in a restroom, just wait till we're outside.
I feel like he could have at least waited till like you guys got to like the sink.
Yeah, let me wash my hands. Like,
so did he try shaking your hand at that point, or like what happened after that? He just said, "I know you."
Yeah, he just said, "I know you." I was like, "Oh," and like I was like, I don't know from the videos. I don't know from what. I was like, I'm not gonna assume the videos. Like, and he's like, I was like, "Oh," I kind of turned a little bit. I was like, from where? He's like, I watch your YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And
So you found
like,
out.
I was like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Thanks for watching, man. But like, it was really awkward.
That is very awkward. I would be very uncomfortable.
It was at the movie theater.
That is. Did you have to sit in the movies with him?
No, it was a different movie.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Thank God. Okay.
I would have walked out.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with that.
Was it a young guy, kid, adult?
A younger kid.
A younger kid. Oh, okay. That's even worse.
Yes, I was scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I walked outside and he walked behind me and he's kind of like following me a little bit.
Yeah.
And I just rushed to the theater.
Oh, work harder. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about work harder.
Why do you want to talk about work harder?
Because that is our life quote. Work harder, guys. This work harder. We have said work harder since the beginning of our careers.
That's true.
We used to say it as a joke. It was an inside joke with me, Ramon, and our friend Andrew. We say it as a joke, but then over time, it started to develop into a lifestyle, and then we just kept saying it over and over again.
That's true. And honestly, like, because of that, I feel it just helped motivate us. Because, like, we'd always be, like, working, or, like, we'd always want to, like, outwork each other.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I did this and this. It's like, oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Work harder.
Hard. Yeah.
So we'd always say, like, work harder.
Yeah, every time we accomplish something, we'd be like, work harder, dude.
That's it. Like,
like, that's cool, but work harder.
There's more. There's always more work to do.
Yeah, or if I accomplish something and then I told you about it, I'm like, yeah, work harder, dude. Like, maybe you'll get to this level eventually. You know? Yeah. And then we just always said it as a joke, but I think, like, there's, like, truth to it, and it's really what kept us going.
I
genuinely think, yeah.
At the end
of for me, it did.
At the end of the day, it's like, work harder. It's like, I took that as, like, because honestly, like, I didn't always want to make, like, videos, like I said, school, work, and then it's like, I gotta work on a video too. Like, I want to go out.
Yeah.
But I was like, work harder. Like, it's just like, I feel like it kind of kept me grounded too. It's like, just put your head down and work. At the end of the day, like we're gonna figure it out. We just gotta work.
And also never get comfortable.
That's true.
Because like, even when you work hard, there's always room to work harder.
Oh yeah, it's just and people, like, there's like two sides. Like, I was like, oh, like, what's it, the hustle culture? Like, some people are against it.
Yeah.
Like, there should be some balance, but I also feel like if you put your head down and work, you're gonna get what you want.
I think the only people that are against hustle culture are the people that are lazy. There, I said it. Like, if you think it's bad for someone to hustle and for someone to constantly be working hard, you're mad about that because you don't want to do that yourself. So like, just admit that you're lazy.
That's true. I mean, yeah, like, if someone works way harder than me, like, good for them. Like, I'm not gonna, like, oh, who does he think he is? Like, they're working hard on something. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, it's just not for you. Not everyone could work hard. Not everyone has the grind set in them.
That's true.
But why is work? Hustle culture. Why do people say hustle culture is toxic? Why do people say that?
Because they don't want to work.
Exactly.
They don't want to work.
They don't want to work. But I mean, that's on you, man. If you don't want to work, then don't work. But I'm gonna be out here working.
No, yeah, that's true. And like, didn't you want to get a tattoo?
Yeah. That I want to get that tattooed on my arm. I wanted to say "work harder" right here, so it just constantly reminds me. Like, every time I want to chill, I look down my arm. It says "work harder."
I got a better placement.
What?
In your eyelids.
On
so
my eyelids.
Whenever you close your eyes and you're trying to sleep, you see "work harder."
But I can't even see the back of my eyelids right now
because you don't have tattoos. Glow in the dark tattoo.
I want to say you might be onto something, but I don't think you're onto something.
Maybe. Why not? The tattoo industry needs to be revolutionized.
Well, maybe you could revolutionize it, dude.
I don't have any tattoos yet.
Yeah, I don't have any tattoos. I really want some tattoos, but you see, my problem is I just don't want to pay for tattoos.
My problem is I'm scared.
You're scared. Okay,
I'm
you're scared of the needle?
Yeah. And then like, oh no, I just feel like it'll hurt. And another thing, I'm pretty hairy. Like I don't want to constantly shave.
Yeah, they have to shave it off.
But like, if I want to show it after, like I have to shave it.
That's true. Your hair is just gonna cover the
back
tattoo
thicker.
Yeah.
So like, I can only get a tattoo like on my wrist, or like on my face.
Yeah, you could do it on your face. You get some face tattoos.
1,000 likes on this video, and I won't get a face tattoo.
So apparently, Angel is telling us that we only have 10 minutes left. But why is that, Angel? Oh, okay. He's saying because we're hitting 1 hour mark. But I think that's fine. I think we're having a great conversation.
If Angel's not enjoying it, that's on him. You know,
Angel, are you not enjoying our podcast, dude? He said he hates it.
Yeah, you're loving it. Go work for Burger King, bro.
Angel, do you work hard, dude? Answer me now.
I work smart.
Oh, he said he works smart. Okay.
Is that a better mantra? Work smarter, not harder.
But it doesn't have a good ring to it. Work smarter, like that works.
It's not my fault you don't want to work smart.
I mean, there is truth to that. Like you should be working smarter, not harder. But it doesn't sound cool.
No,
it doesn't motivate me.
It's just it's like it sounds nerdier.
Yeah,
it's like work smarter.
But to be honest, I am a nerd.
So why not both? You know?
Yeah, I would consider myself a nerd for sure. I think I've been a nerd since I was like, just my whole life.
You think?
Yeah, I know I am. I am a nerd.
You
I'm a super nerd. I know. He said, "No, dude, you're a nerd, bro."
You've been one, yeah. Like we've been knowing.
Dude, you're the only one that doesn't think you are. I know I am a nerd. Yeah, I've always been into the nerdier things growing up. I was always into video games,
but they're cool now.
Yeah, I was into anime back in the day. Back in middle school, I was really into anime.
You got bullied,
and I got bullied for it, man. People made fun of me for it. Anime when I was in middle school, that was like what 2006 to 2008 era, and it was not cool back then. It was weird. If you're watching, Japanese cartoons, you're a weird person, man.
But why?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Something happened in pop culture that made anime cool.
Some cool guy started watching it.
Yeah, but back when I was watching anime, I would get bullied for it, and I was weird for it, dude. I would never dare. You know the headbands, the ninja headbands from Naruto? I would never dare to wear that to school. But now if you wear that out in public, it's cool. It's fashionable.
True. That's true.
It's not fair, man.
I mean, you would run like that for PE, the Naruto run. Like you would run like that.
Yeah, and I would get bullied for it, man. But now it's cool. Now all of a sudden it is cool, dude. It's not fair.
You would run class to class like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I was just, I was an innovator. I was ahead of my time.
Avant-garde.
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but yes.
I saw it somewhere. I don't know what it means either. But like, I guess what animes did you used to watch?
I used to watch One Piece. I watched that. I used to watch Naruto. That was my main one. I watched Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. But I don't know why. I don't really consider Dragon Ball Z an anime. But I watched Dragon Ball Z my whole life since I was a little kid, man. I watched every single episode of Dragon Ball Z. I even watched GT. But yeah, I've seen all those episodes. I used to buy a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Z figurines. I would draw Dragon Ball Z while I was watching it. Man, I was a diehard Dragon Ball fan.
Why wouldn't you consider it anime?
I don't know. I guess because I've been watching it before I was watching like the legit animes like Naruto and like One Piece.
Okay.
And I don't know, maybe because it's just older. It's like an older show, so I don't consider it anime. But yeah, technically it is anime.
Okay, because I'm not well versed in the world of anime.
Yeah.
I think the only anime I've seen is SpongeBob. So like that's all I know.
I'm pretty sure Pokemon is considered an anime as well.
I've seen Pokemon.
But I think because when people say anime, they don't think of like Pokemon and like Dragon Ball Z. They think of like, like One Piece and Demon Slayer and, shows like that.
Okay.
So I think that's why I don't consider Dragon Ball an anime. But yes, it technically is.
Gotcha. Okay. What else did you get bullied for when you were a kid?
A lot of things. Dude.
Let it out.
Let's see. What did I get bullied for? Honestly, I didn't really get bullied. I just got, poked fun at. I guess my height. People made fun of my height, but I didn't really care about it. I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do, bro? You want me to grow taller?
That's true.
I mean, they used to call me Shorty back in the day. That was kind of annoying, but
I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Not really. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really get too bullied, I would say. Did you?
For my weight.
For your weight? Okay.
Yeah.
Were you always bigger?
I would say so. Like, I guess I was always a bigger kid. And like when I was younger, I would play sports. So I was like a little leaner.
Okay.
But I will say high school. That's when I stopped playing sports. And I started eating those chicken sandwiches at Cajon High School. Them things was good.
Those were good. Chicken sandwiches. Public school chicken sandwiches are actually genuinely good.
They're really good.
Yeah.
So around that time, that's when my weight started getting higher and higher, and then kids would poke fun at me.
Too many chicken sandwiches?
A couple too many.
Ah.
I also, honestly, at the cafeteria, there's the salad bar. Who wouldn't just have salad? They would have nachos.
Yeah, I remember that.
I would eat that every day. So that's where it all kind of really started, the nacho line.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a señora there. She would make her own chicken for the students. And I loved it.
I remember high school food. I don't know if it was just the times, but back then it was pretty good.
Oh no! Now I'm pretty sure I'm like,
Yeah, I wonder if I think if I ate it nowadays, it probably wouldn't be as good. But back in the day, it tasted good.
That's all we had.
Yeah, our standards are probably pretty low though.
Yeah, and I don't know what they have nowadays.
So you were always self-conscious about your weight?
Oh yeah, I would say so. And then I struggled. I was always like I said, the bigger kid, and then clothes wouldn't fit right. I'm like, oh, I'm uncomfortable, and then there's always be that fat joke, and then honestly, I think maybe that's why I developed I became the funny guy to kind of like counter them and like make fun of them, and just be quicker.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's a reason why it might be funny, and I would also make fun of myself.
You know what? That might actually be why I'm kind of funny as well, because I had to do the same thing for my short jokes.
That makes sense.
Because
I feel like I would also make fun of myself, and like I would make fun of myself worse than they would make fun of me. I'm like, bro, like you can't tell me anything that I haven't told myself.
That's true. That's a good way to think about it. Yeah.
But I don't know
that makes sense.
I don't know if that's sad or not, but
it's a little sad. It's a little sad for sure.
But like, I mean, it
works.
molded me to the person I am today.
Yeah. That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't take like that much offense. I was always like, forget that person, and I don't need them in my life. And it's like, who are they?
Do you think that's something you still struggle with?
I would say less. I'm more comfortable in my body now, but for sure, I mean, I still struggle. I mean, I am bigger. I am overweight. I acknowledge that, and I mean, once I go up a flight of stairs, I really feel it. I'll be huffing and puffing.
In your defense, I feel it as well, and I'm not overweight, so
I'll be huffing and puffing. But honestly, like I still regularly like go on hikes, so I feel like I still hold my own. That's why I'm not too self-conscious. But do I wish I was thinner? Yes. Will I? One day. Just wait on it.
Well, now you've been more on your healthy grind, right?
I've been trying, yeah. So I've been trying to eat better, eat cleaner, trying to limit the times I eat out.
Yeah.
It's tough. And yeah, just trying to incorporate more physical activity.
Yeah, and you work out more now, right?
No, yeah, I've been trying to, and then I've been trying to go on walks and stuff. My goal for next year, I'm gonna say this right now.
Okay.
My goal for next year, I want to hike Mount Whitney.
Mount Whitney. I don't know why I thought you were going to say Mount Everest for some reason.
That's probably a couple more years along the way.
Okay. Mount Whitney. I don't even know what that is. Is that like a
Mount Whitney is the tallest mountain in the what's it called? Continental United States.
Okay.
That doesn't include Hawaii or Alaska.
Okay. Where's that at?
Here in California.
Yeah. Okay.
It's about like 5 hours away.
So you want to get to the peak of it?
Yes, I want to hike it.
Wow.
Maybe not because I think to the peak I have to like rock climb. That's different.
Okay.
But I just want to hike up Mount Whitney. That's
pretty cool.
Yes.
That's a good goal to have.
I've always wanted to do it. You got to carry gear and stuff. It's you got to carry a lot of weight. It's a lot of miles up. Low oxygen.
Is it like a multi-day thing, or can you do it in one day, or what?
If you're fast enough, you could do it in a day.
In a day.
Okay. But I would love to camp out there and see the sunrise.
Got it. Do most people, you have to take like 2 days to do it, or what?
Yeah, I'd say so, because you also have to like acclimate to the elevation.
Ah, I see.
Because you're high up.
Dang, that's pretty intense if you have to camp out to get to the top.
But it's always been my dream. I mean, it's also like a beautiful location, like serene, untouched. There's no Walmarts there. There's no casinos. So I don't know, I just like nature. So my goal for next year, I wanna hike it.
That's a great goal. I like that a lot.
So I mean, I just gotta start hiking more and start shedding them pounds and start building more muscle.
This time next year, man, I'm gonna be asking you on this podcast. I'm like, Ramon, have you got to the top of Mount Whitney? And your answer better be yes.
What if I just carry you up there?
Oh, if you could carry me up there, you're the GOAT.
I'm just saying, my legs are pretty strong, and I've been training my legs.
Hey, Ramon does have strong legs. Your legs are strong, man.
I played soccer. Like,
Yeah, I remember we did leg day together one time, and I was like, okay, because I go to the gym pretty regularly.
Yeah, you're
so
on
like
it.
you know, like I always work out. But so when I worked out with you for like one of the first times, I was like, okay, you know, he shouldn't be able to keep up with me because he doesn't go to the gym as often, right?
I don't.
Or doesn't even go at that point. Didn't even go to the gym.
Nope.
But we did leg day together. I remember you were pretty much doing all the same weight as me.
Yeah.
So either I'm extremely weak or you're extremely strong.
I'd say the strongest part of my body is my legs.
The strongest part is your legs.
Like I said, even at my current weight, I still like hike.
That is true. Yeah,
You know,
you've always
I'll be
been
going
a
upstairs.
hiker.
I'll be
You've
going.
been a hiker.
It's a lot. My glutes. Oh, that's probably the best muscle I got. Do you prefer water or soda?
Water all day. I do enjoy soda here and there. Like not so much like I prefer like more diet sodas nowadays.
Okay.
Coke Zero. I'm a big fan of Coke Zero, but I wouldn't say I drink it all the time. But when I do drink soda, I'll drink a Coke Zero.
Okay.
But for the most part, I enjoy water.
I love water.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people say they're thirsty and then they drink soda.
Yeah,
I like you. It does not quench your thirst.
Yeah,
At all.
yeah. I know people that only drink soda. Like they hate water.
My dad.
Yeah, really?
I've never seen him drink water.
Really?
My sister and I always tell him like, "Yo,
That's pretty bad.
drink some water." His fridge in the garage is stocked with Coke.
Yeah, honestly, my mom's the same way too. She loves Coca-Cola. Like that's all she drinks. Same thing. I've seen her drink water, but for the most part, she drinks Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola has a stranglehold on the Mexican culture.
It really does. It's pretty bad, man. Like it's because Coca-Cola. You know how much sugar Coke has?
A ton.
It has like 40 grams of sugar in there.
That's a lot.
That's a lot,
That's a
dude.
lot.
Have you ever seen that image of like where it's showing you how much sugar is in a Coke can?
It's like a whole bag, like sandwich bags
Yeah,
worth.
it's like a whole pile of sugar. It's like this high.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty scary when you think about like how much sugar is inside of a Coke can, and then people drink like multiple Coke cans.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah, just drinking one already is pretty bad, but people drink like multiple.
You could drink 4 easy.
Yeah, and that's why America is how America looks like.
Yep.
Big. Yeah.
And Naya, soda. But honestly, of me always being like a bigger person, I never really drank soda like that. Like
Really?
I never really did. And like I always drank water because I was always thirsty. I was like, soda doesn't quench my thirst. And Coke makes my teeth feel weird.
Yeah,
I hate it.
It's that sugar. It's the sugar.
I hate it.
Yeah.
So I can't really enjoy it. But Mexican Coke, I've tried. I'm like, okay. But my
Oh wait, hold on. I got a unpopular opinion right there.
oh, are you sure you want to say it?
I'm gonna say it.
Are you positive?
I believe that regular Coke is better than the Mexican Coke. There, I said it. The can Coke is better than the bottle Coke.
Dang.
I'm gonna get flamed. I'm gonna get flamed for that one.
You just all respect people had for us. Is
I
just
know,
out the window.
man. People love the Mexican Coke. You know, the one in the
It's
bottle.
cane sugar.
I know, but first, I guess I like the artificial sugar or something like
That's
that because I prefer the
crazy.
Coke in the can when I drink Coke. I'd rather have a cold can of Coke than a
don't-
bottle.
I don't drink Coke, and I know you're wrong.
I know. That's what
just
everyone
know.
tells me. Every time I tell people that, they crucify me, and it's pretty bad. But you know, it is what it is. I stand by what I said, and I said it. There, I said it.
I mean, you can't go back now.
I
But
can't.
I mean, if people arguing over soda, then I don't know.
But honestly, I don't even like Coke anymore. So I like Coke Zero. So Coke Zero is great.
Coke Zero or Mexican Coke?
Coke Zero. I like Coke Zero, man. It's good. It really is good. And I don't feel as guilty. I know that fake sugar is still not good for you, but I don't feel nearly as guilty as when I drink regular Coke.
Okay, no, I see that. I have tried, was it Coke Zero? I'm not going to lie. It wasn't that bad. I think I preferred it to the regular Coke.
You get used to it. And then once you start drinking it for a while, you just like you don't like the regular Coke anymore. Like when I drink regular Coke now, it's too sweet.
Gotcha. Okay. I did try Coke Zero and I was like, okay, I could drink this. Because, yeah, like I said, regular Coke makes my teeth just feel weird.
Yeah. I've been trying to get my mom on Coke Zero because I'm like, okay, if you're going to drink Coke, at least drink Coke Zero. But she's not buying it. She doesn't want to do it.
I mean, like, well, how many years has she been drinking Coke? You know,
Her whole life.
The same formula.
Yeah.
You just wanted to change.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It is. It is.
But no, drink your water, people.
Yeah, water, that's all you need. You don't need much more than water.
Because I'm not a scientist by any means. I'm not a nutritionist, but like I heard that we don't need, our body doesn't need sugar.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Right? Like-
sugar is like the most unnecessary thing in the world.
No, yeah, it's like we don't need it. It's just,
maybe like a very little sugar, but I don't even think we need
I
sugar.
think we get it for like just our normal food.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, you do not need sugar. It's it's unnecessary.
But speaking of sugar, I'm kind of sad.
Why?
They're banning Skittles.
Banning Skittles? Oh, because the color. Right? Is that why?
Mhm. And some other things. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it has like red 40, I don't know, maybe or something like that.
Skittles is my favorite thing in the world. I love Skittles. Like, honestly, it's the best candy to me. It's just sugar too. Sugar and red 40.
Yeah, it's the red 40, man.
But if they ban Skittles, they ban me.
Well, there you have it, guys. Ramon is going to be banned from America.
Like, I don't know.
Where are you going to live? Just somewhere they sell Skittles?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mexico.
Okay. All right, perfect.
TJ.
All right, sounds good to me.
But no, yeah, it's red 40. I love it.
There's a lot of things that we sell in America that are banned in places like Europe. Did you know that?
It's insane.
And I mean, I feel like, obviously they're not just going to ban things just to ban things.
Mm-mm.
So they, they had the data and they're like, yeah, this stuff is bad enough that we're going to ban our people from eating it. But then in the United States, we're like,
Bring it over
yeah,
here.
bring on over. We want to eat all of it.
We want more.
Yeah, we want more of it while you're at it.
USA.
But like, yeah, like think about it. In the EU, there's like so many things that they ban because they know it's bad for you.
I don't think they have Skittles, or like it's different over there.
Yeah, but I guess, in the United States, we're all about free choice and all that stuff. So,
Is it a bad thing?
I
Banning
think,
these things, is it a bad thing?
I think the idea of free choice is great, but at the same time, like, should we be letting our citizens, consume things that are bad for you?
Probably not.
Yeah, I think it's probably not good for the future of this country, right?
True.
But I don't know. I guess there's arguments to be made both ways.
But yeah, who am I?
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
guess-
indulger of Skittles.
Yeah, we're just YouTubers, right?
Yeah, I just make silly videos on the internet.
But yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap it up on the future of America.
No, hold on. I got a
okay.
thing for you.
Okay, what?
I got just
Hit me.
answer this for me.
Okay, I'm scared.
Okay. Whew. Bear with me, all right?
Okay.
And everyone out there, just bear with me. Blind people can't see,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They cannot see.
Yes, in theory, yes.
And they have this thing called Braille,
Yes.
so they could read,
Yes.
right? How do they know where the Braille is?
That is a great point.
Isn't that concerning?
they put it on the wall.
How do they?
But yeah, how would they know specifically where it is on the wall?
Exactly. How
Well,
do they know it's there?
Maybe it's like standardized where it's like on the same spot on every single wall.
Okay.
Possibly, I don't know.
Okay.
But
But how do they know where the walls are?
No, but every building's different. I mean, I'm sure they just walk up to the walls.
Okay, true.
But yeah, how would they know specifically
Where it's at?
There's like so many different types of buildings. They're all shaped different. They look different. Yeah, you're right. That's a great question.
I don't know. I see the Braille.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, but how do they see it? I could see it, but how do they see it?
If anyone's blind, can you please let us know? How do you know where the signs are?
Like,
That is a good question.
I don't know. It's an observation.
Yeah.
If there's an answer, let me know. I just don't know.
Were you just looking at Braille one day and you're like, how do they know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I could see it.
I feel like this question has been consuming you for a while.
I have several questions,
Okay.
but this one was for today.
Okay. I don't have the answer for you, unfortunately, but
Okay.
hopefully someone in the comments can answer that for you.
Please tell me, because it's eating me up.
All right, Ramon. That was a pretty good first podcast, man.
I would say so.
So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe because we're gonna have more podcasts
Oh, for sure, a lot more.
and we're gonna have some great guests. You guys will see some special guests.